What worked for them may have never been meant to work for you. People often copy the habits and actions of successful people, expecting similar results, but the same formula rarely works twice. Why does this happen? Let's look at the reasons one by one. Number one reason why this happens is survivorship bias. When we are looking at successful people to understand why they got successful, in such cases, we are only looking at people who are successful. We have defined our set of the people we are looking at. But they are not the universe. Out of 100 people who are trying to become successful, there are only 3, 4, at best 5 people who become successful. So, there can be many people who did the same thing, but with a different outcome. They are not visible on news, media, social media, for obvious reason, because these mediums usually bring success to light. So what we are doing here is we are only looking at 5% of the entire sample at best and trying to understand what defines the 100%. That's what survivorship bias is. We are only focusing on the 5% who are successful and not looking at the 95% who may have done similar kind of things, but due to some other reason, the outcome was different. Second reason why this happens is optimism bias. We are starting from a very positive reference point. Successful people life stories. And people are extremely optimistic about the result as they feel that they are following a proven roadmap. If this has worked in the past for some other person, it will also work for me. What they don't realize is that this may have worked for someone else due to being in a different time, different place, different industry. And even if it's the same industry, the broader trends which were occurring in that industry or the broader trends which were occurring in the economy at that time, it may not apply to you today. But optimism bias keeps the person extremely optimistic and does not let them focus on these kind of factors. It blindsides them to look at these kind of factors also while taking into account or while taking into account the entire success story of the successful people. Number 3 reason is hidden costs. Successful people are always asked that what are the habits you have, at what time do you wake up, what kind of books do you read, and that's all fine. But success is never just your discipline, the books you read, the time you wake up at, or the breakfast you eat. Success is not only dependent on this. There are lot of real factors which stay hidden, which can be good fortune, connections, network in the industry, timing, and some subtle skills, whether it be their own personality, whether how they communicate, whether their own negotiation skills. These are factors in success which never come out of the open. So our analysis is only dependent on the factors which are visible, which are like at what time they wake up, their personality, their attire, their diet. But these hidden factors which may have played a bigger role in their success never come out in the open. For obvious reason, nobody discusses that, and these are factors you can't even replicate. So I will say success stories are useful for inspiration, not imitation. Learn the principle, not the performance.